In a world where you need English to survive, one man has 1 hour to teach you English in a fun, practical, informative way. Do you have what it takes? Alberto Alonso in the show with no name. That's right, the Nameless Show on Vaughan Radio. Are you ready? Let's begin. Ladies and gentlemen, children of all ages, welcome one, welcome all to the show with no name on Vaughan Radio. And you're here with your DJ for today, your host with the most, your giddy with the Spanish name, Alberto Alonso.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard, welcome aboard. It's the non-stop rocket ship to wherever you want to go. Nacho, tell them what it's called.
The show with no name.
Yeah, but Nacho, you know what? I'm really tired. Can you give me something just a little easier? That hip-hop in the morning, I just can't take it, you know?
The show with no name.
All right, that's a little better. That relaxes me quite a bit. All right, well, we've got a wonderful show for you here today on the show with no name on Vaughan Radio. And my guest just asked me, which is a great question, and I'm going to get right into it here. She says, why are you Vaughan when it's really Vaughan? Well, this is a great question. So this is a really good question. And it's because that even my boss, people know who he is, when he answers the phone and he says, hi, it's Richard Vaughan, they're like, oh, I'm sorry, I have the wrong number.
Yeah.
So he's got to say his name wrong in order for people to know who...
But isn't that the way to learn?
I think so.
And if people get used to hearing it, then they know how to pronounce it.
Well,
No?
I think a lot of people do, but it's almost like Colgate, like, you know what I mean? Everybody knows it's Colgate. But you know what's strange with that, though? What they do is they translate what they want to. You don't say Esprite, you say Sprite.
Yes.
So it's kind of weird. I don't understand. I guess it's maybe a marketing, like, which one sounds better, I guess.
No, I just think it's lazy.
Laziness, right?
Sorry, but
I've actually heard 7-Up as Thoop.
Oh
Because
my God.
the 7 looked like a Z, or a Z, as they say.
But I'm sure we have things like that when we try and speak in Spanish. So it's the same, so we can't.
Tortilla, paella. I've heard
paella. Yeah.
Paella, that's right. I've heard that several times as well. All right, well, ladies and gentlemen, as I told you yesterday on Facebook and Twitter, we have got Mystery. Now, it's not a mystery because we know who she is. Her name is Mystery, and she's here on the show with us. I posted a few videos so you guys could check her out when she was with our friends at the Hormiguero. I put a couple videos just to warm them up a little bit and give them an idea. So, ladies and gentlemen, without any further ado, welcome to the show, Mystery. How are you?
Thank you very much. I'm very well, thank you.
All right.
It's weird speaking in English.
It
Because
is,
I've been
right?
so used to just speaking everything in Spanish for so long.
That's a good question. Well, how long have you been living here in Spain for?
I've been here for 6 years now.
For 6 years.
Yeah.
I beat you. 7 years. I'm
Oh,
just a little more.
Well, I was visiting a bit before that, so.
Okay. All right. So you've been here for 6 years.
Yes.
And where are you originally from?
I was born in the UK. I'm actually from Birmingham. My accent's not quite Brummy, but when I'm around my Brummy friends, it comes out.
It comes out.
It was never strong anyway, but my parents are from India.
Okay.
But they obviously immigrated here in, I think it was late 60s, and then I was born in the UK, and now I'm in Spain.
And you're in Spain. And this is the question I always get, and I think, well, the answer is kind of obvious after 6 or 7 years in a place. Do you like it?
Yes.
I
don't hate it.
I'm sure there are things you dislike.
No,
like
every country
anything.
has good and bad.
Sure.
And at the moment, I'm happy. I'm quite content here.
It's a pretty nice place. I mean,
Yeah.
it's a social. At least it's a social country.
Well, I mean,
people are out all the time.
I actually came for love.
Oh,
it's one of those typical
what a
stories.
great story.
Yeah, well, until he dumped me.
Oh no way!
Yes,
oh
way.
Boy.
But then about 30 seconds, I thought, oh, shall I return? No, I'm going to stay here because for work reasons and just the lifestyle here. I'm
we're very
living how I
happy
want
you
to live.
stayed. We're very happy you stayed because,
Yeah.
well, a lot of people are learning how to dance, or
That's
getting
right.
exercise, or enjoying some great shows. Well, tell us. Well, I have over here. I've got a little bit of about you over here.
Here we
You've
go.
done everything. I mean, theater, radio, TV. How did you get started? What gave you the idea? You know, I'm going to start teaching people Bollywood. I'm going to start spreading the idea of this.
It was all by casualidad, accident.
Yeah.
I basically, I've been dancing since I was very young, since I was 7, and I'm still very young, honest. And I've always loved to dance. I've always loved to perform. when I went to university, I started Indian classical dance very young. Then I started doing modern dance, tap, the typical when you're young.
Sure.
Went to university and studied there. Then basically I stayed in London, and I started working. I became a singer. Well, I was always a singer, but I started working as a singer.
Right.
And the choreographies I did were always based on the experiences of dance that I had.
Sure.
And because of it was a fusion anyway, people liked my choreographies.
Right. You could get different,
Exactly,
an audience.
and then basically a film director, a TV person saw my choreography and said, listen, can you do a movie which is in the genre of Bollywood?
Right.
So by accident, I became a Bollywood choreographer.
Wow.
And from that job, I got loads of other work Bollywood related. So
Right.
it wasn't I was becoming a Bollywood choreographer. It's just one of those things.
You just wanted to get into the performing arts, which is
I was
singing,
always
dancing.
exactly, and it was by accident I became a choreographer, and then I really enjoyed it, and I did a lot of work. And when I came to Spain because of this guy, there was a big interest here, and people loved it, so that's why I continued here. And I'm still doing it.
And we're loving it. I mean, I've only seen videos. I haven't gotten to see you live yet, but I will go. Actually, I'm going to put
You
some...
missed a crazy weekend. I was in the Bollywood Madrid festival.
Bollywood Madrid. Now,
Which
where did
is
this take place?
in Lavapiés.
I was there last year. Damn,
I was
missed it this
presenting it
year.
last year.
Are you? I was there. Okay,
Did you
all
see me
right.
presenting
Yes,
it?
I did.
Okay, that was me.
See, el mundo es un pañuelo. It's a small
Muy
world,
pequeño,
right?
sí. But this year I was closing the festival with I have a company of 10 dancers.
Okay.
And-
What is the name of the company?
Well, it's Mystery and Her Dancers. The show
Mystery
is.
and
I have
Her
a show
Dancers.
because the show's called Sueños de Bollywood, Dreams of Bollywood.
Right.
And I created it just for the Spanish audience. It's a lovely little show that we've been touring all over Spain
Right.
and Europe. We're gonna. We've stopped. We were in Bilbao last week, which is the problems that happened last week.
Okay.
The show with no guest.
Don't worry about that
But
at all.
then that was in Bilbao. Then we're going to start again in October. We're doing another tour. But the weekend, obviously, we thought it's not going to rain. It's not going to rain. The biggest storm ever.
Oh, man.
So we thought it was because it's outdoor. We thought it was going to be cancelled.
Right.
But the people, there were thousands of people. They all came back, and we thought we have to perform.
You can't, just because it's raining, you don't stop dancing.
Well, no, but the thing is, the carpet was drenched.
All right, so it's not the same. Sure.
And we danced bare feet, and I've got heels in one of the dances.
Yeah.
It was crazy, but at one point it started raining, but it was amazing. It was
Yeah, I'm
incredible.
sure it was an
It was
experience.
incredible. I was like, this is pure Bollywood, like getting wet.
You're like, where are the movie cameras?
Yeah, it was
'Cause we're-
fantastic. It was great, and they loved it. So it was a lovely way to end the
It's a very
festival.
popular festival too. I know every
Yeah.
year it's getting more
4
and more
years.
popular.
The fourth year this year,
The fourth
yeah.
year, okay.
Yeah.
And have you been involved since the beginning?
I started in second year.
The second year, okay.
First year I was away, so yeah.
Yeah, this year I was away this weekend, but I would have
It was
gone
great
because
fun.
I'm usually in Lavapiés.
The problem, because of the rain, it did affect a lot of people. Loads of people came back, but obviously some people didn't because they just thought it'd be cancelled. But it was incredible.
Right.
Incredible.
So, and you've done, not only have you written your own Sueños de Bollywood, which is the show that you've written, choreographed,
Yes.
directed,
Yes.
everything. And
Everything.
This is
Produced.
You should just call it the mystery show. It might as well. Okay, so Sueños de Bollywood, and now, what do you think? I mean, are you seeing that Spanish people in general are getting into this, or like? I mean, because I saw an interview with Madrid Directo that we just put on our Twitter over
Okay.
here. You guys can check it out. And I saw these women are like, no, I want to do this the rest of my life.
Yeah.
And it's incredible because you can see passion in people's eyes when they talk about
I mean,
it.
Bollywood now, it's one of those como enganchado, no? They're so
Yeah, they get hooked on it.
so hooked on it.
And it's a trendy right now.
It's the music.
yeah.
It's like a big boom of when I was in the UK, maybe 10, 15 years ago, it went crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Spain has gone a bit late. I mean, I was here 6 years, and I've seen the way it's risen it's grown. In the last 6 years. So it is incredible. And people now, when I first came here, you'd ask them what was Bollywood. People would get very confused with belly dancing.
Right.
Which
because
is
there
obviously
are-
a different technique. Obviously, we use some bits of it, but it's a different technique.
Right.
We're going to know it's from the films of Bombay, India, But now you can speak to anyone on the street and they know. Because
They know.
after
Or they have a general- I know
Slumdog
there-
Millionaire, that film,
Right. That was kind of...
basically that opened a lot of doors to a lot of people, a lot of their eyes to India and the film
But
industry.
there's some confusion over the term Bollywood too, because I know I was reading a little bit about it online that some people, where is it here? I'm looking at some different Mohammed Rafi. I'm looking at some different people from Bollywood, but there was like there's a difference between what's the dance and this. I saw something like some people they confuse.
Bollywood. I mean, Bollywood's the B from Bombay, which is now called Mumbai, but they're not going to change the name.
Right.
And Hollywood, because
Mumbai Wood. Yeah, what doesn't sound
no,
as good.
well, Mollywood. Mollywood's actually a different industry. So there's called it
that's
Mollywood.
what I was
That's
yeah.
from the south, I think.
Okay.
Bollywood is not a dance style. It's a genre of films.
Genre of films. Okay, got you.
From Bombay. The dance is because they're all musicals. So
Right.
you've got these big dance numbers.
At the end and usually...
No, all the way through it.
All the way
it's,
through
It's a musical. I mean, Slumdog Millionaire was
the one at the
was
end.
just one at the end. That's the first time people saw Bollywood as a dance form.
Okay.
But Slumdog Millionaire was not a Bollywood movie. It's a
Right.
movie about Bombay. It's very
Right.
different. But the movies they've all got these song and dance numbers, and whatever comes out from that, the music that comes out and the dance comes out, that is called Bollywood dance.
Right,
But
right.
really, it's not a style. So when I teach, for example, I will tell people, listen, I can't teach you Bollywood because as a style of dance, it doesn't exist. It's a fusion.
It's a kind.
So I'm going
right.
to teach you my style of what I've created from my experience of dance over the last years.
Sure. And as you said, there's all different. I mean, you have. I know that even in Slumdog Millionaire, I forget the AJ something. The guy who put the music together, the composer.
A.R. Rahman. See.
He
He's incredible.
he experimented with hip hop, with
Well,
electronic music.
He does
with
a
little
lot.
bit
I
of
mean,
everything.
it's funny. I actually did a charity single, and he did the strings on it.
Oh, awesome!
Incredible.
Yeah, no, that album. I mean, is
He's amazing. No, but I think he worked a lot with other artists on that. But
Okay.
he's very good. He's amazing. I mean, he's from the south of India, and to me, the Slumdog Millionaire track was great, but it's not the best.
it's just a little taste.
He's
yeah.
he's amazing. You
Right.
need to listen to his older films
I will.
and stuff.
I
Oh my
will
god.
now because I tell you, I listen to that and I'm just like, this is awesome.
There's
the
a
way he
film
gets
called
away with-
Bombay, actually called Bombay, and
Bombay,
the music in
okay.
that is
It's awesome.
it's inspiring. Yeah.
Very cool. Very cool. Well, there you go, guys. So you know, Bollywood is films that come from Mumbai, which
Yeah.
used to be called Bombay. But the dance in it is part of it. It's just like salt and pepper. It goes with it. It goes,
Yeah, I mean,
it's in
normally
there.
when a movie is released, the soundtrack is normally released before.
I read that. Yes.
And if the soundtrack is a success, the movie is generally a success.
That's it. Because people go to see the movie to hear the
what
songs.
the dance. No, exactly.
And sometimes they lip sync, or a lot of times they lip sync.
Well, no, none of the actors sing.
Oh, okay. No,
It's
no,
all
I mean-
playback.
Oh, okay. All right.
All playback.
Gotcha.
They never sing. I mean, some of them try to, but they're not
There are a
singers.
few,
They're
I know
actors
that.
and dancers.
Right.
But they need to be able to dance, but they don't need to be able to sing. They have very famous singers, really,
Right.
really famous singers, who sing. For example, remember that song "Brimful of Asha"?
Brimful of Ashes. It sounds familiar.
It was down. Who did that? Well, that was talking about Asha Bhosle, which is a
Okay.
very famous, amazing playback singer from India. So, yeah.
All right, there you go. There you go. All right, well, we got some comments here on Twitter.
Oh, yeah.
Because we just posted a few things over here. This morning I posted a telephone booth. Well, really a payphone. Okay, because they're not booths anymore. They used to be called telephone booths. But
the English ones or
what do you
the
guys call
Spanish
them?
ones?
Well, in the United States, we call them, in New York, which I said they don't exist, telephone booths. What did you call them in England? Now they're just payphones because
No,
there are only a few.
in the UK, the red ones. What are they called? Telephone
boxes. I got
telephone
phone-
box. Yeah, telephone
there we
box.
go.
I think
See,
it's
I'm
that.
learning.
Yes, I'm learning too.
Look at that. See, so
We've
yeah,
all got mobiles now. So.
it's true. Well, they're obsolete, but
Totally.
but the idea.
When I
is,
see people using them, I think probably illegal.
yeah, there's something going on there.
That's an affair going on. You don't want to be found.
Absolutely, absolutely. Untraceable. So it's, a phone booth, but again, they're not booths anymore, so we say pay phones.
Yeah.
And I guess, do you guys have them where they're not in booths anymore in London?
No,
in England?
there
Sorry.
are still a few around, not many. In London you can find them.
They're
But
very
they're very
rare. They're
very
like
rare.
diamonds
Well,
these
people
days.
they're in museums now.
I know, it's true. It's the old ones. It's true.
The Americans love them and they buy them and
It's
you know
true. We put them
stick
in our
there.
pubs and everything.
Exactly.
We're like, English pub, put a phone booth in there.
Stick a phone book in there.
Photo of a double-decker bus in Big Ben, and it's
Just
over.
put the double-decker bus in there too.
Put tables on the double. Yeah, I'm telling you. There's a theme restaurant in the making. Let's see. With some comments over here. Paco Melita says, "Good morning, everybody. Could be a public booth." I've never heard that one. Have you heard public booth?
That's more like a public loo. No.
Yeah, it sounds like
I don't
something
think-
in a XXX shop in Times Square. I don't know. It sounds kind of.
I wasn't even going to go there.
I always do. You can count on me to go there.
It's too early. Give me an hour.
Let's see. Simena, who's writing to us from Siberia. She's in Siberia. Sounds like a joke, but it's not.
Great.
Simena. Her name is Simena Holiday, but Prazdnik is holiday in Russian. So she had a little play on words there. She says, "Woohoo! Ochin harashao" means excellent. Ochin harashao. There we go. We're learning some Russian. And she says, if you say yellow blue bus, Yellow blue bus. In a Russian accent, you're saying I love you. Yellow blue bus.
Yellow blue bus.
We just said we love you over there. So we love you guys. First taxi driver says, good morning, Tronco. Phone booth. You got it, man. Dan, this is my friend from Boston. He says, nice find, Gustavo. Good to see that. Good, because they call me Alberto and Gustavo. Good to see they still have teléfonos públicos in Madrid. LOL.
Shouldn't it be Albert?
Actually, my name's Alberto Gustavo Alonso.
Okay.
So in New York, my friends call me Gustavo because they can't pronounce the R. They say Alberto.
Alberto.
So the R, you know.
Albert.
Albert. Yeah, but it's not my name.
No, exactly.
I know.
You know? It's a joke.
Yeah, but Alberto. But here it's Alberto. I went back to Alberto over here. Let's see. Rosa says, good morning, T-Force. Is it a telephone box?
There we go.
There we go. Yep. Mystery says yes
That's
to
the
that
English
one.
version.
First taxi driver says, hey, Mystery, I share your dreams. Congratulations on your spectacular choreography.
Thank you very much.
There you go. The Wax Lion says, with the video cast, now we know what you do while the jingles are playing. The people want to know what's in your mug.
Are we on video?
Yeah, but
Where's
it's not
the
live.
video?
It's not live. There's a
Oh,
camera
okay.
there. Let's wave to them. Hello, everybody.
Hi.
We'll post this. I'll send you this link later if you want, okay? This is us. I can't tell you what's in this mug right here. Sorry. It's official information. I am Carmen. Carmen says, good morning, T-Force and Alberto. Hope you guys have a fab show today. I'm going to be listening to you this Mo. Sending love. Beso. Kiss. Awesome. Thank you. The Wax Lion says, you know I love British accents. So keep talking, Mystery. There you go.
Okay.
You got some more fans over here. SV says, good morning, Vietnam. Oh, wait, I got to say it the right way.
Go on, do it.
Good morning, Vietnam.
Nice.
You sound different on the TDT. Bollywood is very sensual, and there are a lot of good-looking girls.
That's a question.
Yeah, and that is a question.
It's kind of a question statement.
He's like, Bollywood, there you would have to put isn't it at the end, or in England,
Exactly.
in it.
Isn't there a lot? I wouldn't say in it. That's terrible.
I've heard a lot of people say
In
that.
it.
In it. In it, governor. What do you think? I mean, this is a question. It is sensual. It's a sensual.
It can be. I
It
mean,
can-
when you have, I was talking about the whole, the rain. There's some great wet sari sequences, dance sequences.
There you go. Like, she looks like she's really crying. The tears are
Yeah,
coming.
if you check on YouTube a video, the song called "I Love You" from the movie Mr. India, that's probably the best wet sari sequence ever.
Okay, we're gonna find it right
One
now.
of my favorites. I love
I
it.
love you.
I love you.
That word's coming up a lot.
Yeah,
I
from the
love you.
movies Mr. India.
Mr.
Just put Mr. MR.
Okay, Mr. India. Okay, well, we will post it during the break because I'm a man. I can't do two things at the same time. So we'll have that loading over there. This is it over here, right?
That's the one.
Now, do you remember? I'm going to test you, Mystery. How do we say I love you in Russian? Do you remember? Something
Yellow
about-
blue bus, no?
Yeah,
Something
good.
like that.
5 points. Yellow blue bus. There it is. Let's see. A couple more comments on Twitter. I'm Alberto. Can you say to Vero she dances some Bollywood for me to cheer me up? She's listening to the show. She is still acojonada. She's scared. So, Vero, I guess Veronica, she dances Bollywood for me to cheer me. Okay, well, hello, good morning to
Good morning,
Vero.
and keep
Good
it up
morning.
because it's great fun doing Bollywood.
Now, let me ask you this now, because people who are thinking about, getting involved, maybe they just want to go see it, or maybe they want to actually dance. How would you sell the dancing to people?
Well, it's interesting that people now they get into know Bollywood. The way I teach it, we have a lot of fun. A lot of fun. A lot of people say, "Oh, but I've never danced before," and it's I don't know. I said, "Don't worry. Most people don't know what Bollywood is. So whenever I do a class, I'm going to have new students all the time. So my courses are not easy. I don't want them to be easy. I want people to
You
work.
gotta make them sweat.
Yeah, and it's a lot of fun. People know that they've worked, and I don't want anyone frustrated. I want them. Within each step, for example, I can give different levels.
Sure.
So people can try the easiest version, and people who've been there for many years. I've had students for years who will do the more difficult version. So the main thing is everyone leaves after a couple of hours so happy. And they've got something. They won't remember the choreography, definitely. I don't half the time.
Right.
But they will remember something, and then it's always fun. It's always fun.
Well, that's one of the things. As I said, when I saw some of the reports that they did on you on the TV shows and stuff, I was just like, wow, these people look like they're possessed.
Yeah.
Like possessed in a good way. Like, you're just enjoying it. And I'm sure it's great for you, too. It's great exercise.
Yeah, I mean, I have students who've been to India more times than me. They're just crazy for India right now. It's great. It's amazing.
Now, how often do you go to India?
I try and go once a year.
Once a year, okay.
Depending, for example, I generally go in I'm so used to speaking Spanish.
Don't worry.
In enero.
You can speak Spanglish.
Normalmente me voy en enero.
Right.
I normally go in January, but I might have a show in Bilbao this January, so I don't know. So it all depends on my schedule.
And where in India is your family from?
My family are in Gujarat.
Okay.
Which is slightly north of Bombay, south of Rajasthan, because everyone goes to Rajasthan, which is the most beautiful area. I love it. It's gorgeous.
What's so beautiful? I've never heard of it.
Rajasthan has all the beautiful palaces, and they have Jodhpur, Jaisalmer, which is stunning. All the old forts are there.
Okay.
So it's very pretty.
Very historical.
Very pretty, very beautiful. And then if you go further north, you go up to Delhi and Agra. I went there for the first time this year, January. Incredible, beautiful, inspiration.
Right. Very cool, very cool. Well, I'm gonna put a link here to your website.
Okay.
What is the website? Because here it's a tiny URL, but people who are not on Twitter, what is the website?
It's mystery.tv.
Okay, mystery.tv.
And mystery with 2 I's. MISTRI.
There you go. MISTRI, y latina, right?
Y latina.
Mystery.TV. But I'm sending you a link right now, and you can check out more information about classes, upcoming shows, videos, all kinds of links.
You can see all the links to my Twitter as well. And Facebook.
Right there, there's the Spain. You can tell that you've been
Twitter,
in Spain for
Twitter. No, it's because when I say Twitter, everyone's like, what? That's a bit too sharp on the T.
Yeah. Twitter. Well, we're going to look you up on Twitter. We'll follow you over here as well. We'll definitely follow you so you can keep us posted. What is the Twitter account? Do you know it offhand?
It's Sneha Mystery, but the link is on my website. I'm on the
Go to the website,
page.
which you guys have the link right now. It's Mystery TV, Mystery con dos Is y latinas, digo. Mystery TV, no, Mystery.tv. Thank you.
Yeah.
Mystery.tv, and you'll get all the information. I also posted a link, and you can check out some stuff that Mystery's working on. So you said Sueños de Bollywood. How long has that been running now?
I started the show, I've created the show about 3 years ago.
Okay.
And it's obviously me, I did everything. And so there's only so much you can
do.
do.
It's your baby, really.
It's my baby, and it's a lot of work, and there's a lot of investment, time, money, costumes, everything.
Sure. Yeah, it's elaborate. When I was looking,
I
was watching
really,
scenes.
last year and this year is the first time we've really been able to do a tour. I now work with a production company. So it's getting bigger and better each year. And we have a lot of fun. Loads of fun. That's the main thing. I wouldn't do it if it wasn't fun.
And the guys, now you guys can't see this. You'll be able to see it on the video, but Mystery's got a great smile. She looks like you look like you're always having fun. You're one of those people that are contagious, I think. In a good way.
Yeah, no, totally, yeah. You're going to get ill now.
Oh, no. There's no show tomorrow, guys. I'm going to be bedridden.
No, I mean, I have a lot of energy, and I like sharing that. I can't, no puede quejar. I can't complain. My life is great. I'm so happy here. And if I'm working and living a normal life because of dance, I have the best life ever.
Sure, that's what you wanted. As you said, when you were younger, you said, I love dancing, I love performing, and you're doing that now.
Exactly. And the truth is, in the UK, I couldn't do it because of the expense of living there and the work. Now, here in Spain, I was one of the first to do what I did, so I saw an opportunity.
Sure.
And I'm very lucky and blessed that people are still following me and people still support me for me to be able to continue.
It's contagious. The ones that they're hooked, you get them hooked. That's what it is. Now I'm going to be a Mystery fan the rest of my life.
Yay!
See what happened there? You see how that works? So great stuff. So in the future, what's besides conquering the world?
I don't want to conquer the world. I'm happy in my little level
with dance.
It's when I was younger, when I was in Spain, when I was in the UK, when I was a singer, I want to be a star. I'm Beyonce.
Right.
But I can't be bothered with that now. It's too much stress.
Right. No,
and
it's
true. Too much. I like the level of where I am right now, and I can have a regular life, and I sleep until when I want to. I have so much time free. I went to the spa yesterday. I can do things like
free
this.
Time. Well, I'm doing something wrong here. I work too much.
I think I've got the balance now. I could work 24 hours a day, but I don't want to do that. I didn't come to Spain for that.
It's not the European way, really.
No. Well,
not the Spanish way.
It's my I work a lot. I'm a fighter, and I've always worked. But I want to have a nice balance now, so I'm happy. The projects now, I'm going to, this year from October, I've got a few festivals coming up. I'm organising my own dance festival, so people who want to be involved in and learn some Bollywood, my first festival called Sonica Bollywood.
Sonica, very cool
Sonica
name.
Means dorado, golden.
Okay.
In Hindi. So I just love the words.
It sounds cool, yeah.
It's lovely. I'm trying it. It's a little risk for me, but I think it'd be fun.
And are you going to travel with the festival, or are you going to do it
that's
here?
in Madrid. It's a 2-day festival where we're going to be teaching all the different styles of Indian dance. And also one of my dancers I've got is hot. dancer in my company.
Okay.
And he's going to teach a funky workshop, so that's going to be great. So we're going to have some fun.
You said there are 10 of you all together, right?
In the company, there's 12, sorry. There's 12 dancers, including me,
And how long have you been working with this group, I guess,
Well,
for a while,
over the last few years, but sometimes they change because as professional dancers, they find other work, and I can't give them work all year. And people have to leave.
Yeah, of course.
So they change a lot, and it's a lot of work because every time I lose a dancer, I have to teach another one, and the show is long. There's 18 dances, and it's in Bollywood because they've got so many different styles.
Right.
You need to find a dancer who is generally good.
Right, versatile.
Very versatile. That's the word I want.
I'm reading your mind now. I'll help you with your English. Don't
Thanks.
worry.
it's when I first came here, my first class was in English. Now all my classes are in Spanish.
Right.
Ahora me cuesta.
You should offer. I'm going to tell you this right here because this is Vaughan Radio. We got a lot of listeners and Aprende Inglés. We got a lot of viewers. You should offer classes where you're doing them in English and
I do. I mean, now I say poco intercambio, no? I teach in English as well sometimes, but I'm so used to saying bombillas, the changing the light bulbs.
Okay.
So when I'm trying to say in English, I'm like, what's the word in English? Oh, light bulbs. Okay.
Well, speaking of, maybe since we got this camera on us for later. Maybe you can show me a little something that we can do. Maybe sitting down, something cool when we come back from the commercial break. All right.
Let's do some dancing.
I love it. I'm ready. All right. Well, I need your help. Can you give me a hand?
Okay.
All right. When we go to a commercial break, we say stick around to the listeners. But we got to say it in like this movie trailer voice. So stick around like that. All right. So when I point to you, we'll both say stick around and we'll go to a commercial break.
Okay.
Yeah? Cool?
All right.
All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, you know how this works. We're going to a commercial break. We'll be back in 2 minutes. Don't even think of going anywhere. Stick around. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. You are listening to...
Is the show with my name?
All right, we're here with Mystery. We're having a great time here. She's going to teach us some dance moves shortly. We're going to learn a couple moves, so I'm pretty excited about that. And well, guys, I just found her on Twitter. So you have to go to, where is it now? I got to find it here. Following, here you are. Okay, it's SNEHA. How do you pronounce that?
See, this is why everyone calls me Mystery, because that in Spain would be called Sneha.
Sneha.
Which is not my name.
How do you pronounce it?
Sneha.
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 Sneha. Breathy.
Which is why it's not... This is why everyone calls... I mean, Mystery has been my professional name.
Sure.
For so long.
It's a great
It's
name.
easier to pronounce.
Well, I'm following her now, and we just retweeted some photos of the event in Lavapiés, the festival. 72 followers. We got another one.
Get another one.
We're moving up.
See, I use a lot of Facebook. I've got a Facebook group called Bollywood Gone Mystery, or Bollywood with Mystery.
Okay.
Which I have thousands there. So
all
it's
right,
good.
get
but
over
let's
there.
Let's go on Twitter.
Well, either way, if you go to her website, as I said, you can find the links to Twitter, Facebook,
and YouTube.
YouTube, all different videos too that she's got. But I'm going to try and pronounce it right. Sneha.
You have to really say
Sneha. Sneha. Mystery. Yeah, you're right. Good idea with the mystery thing. It would be like Richard Vaughan. Vaughan?
No, it's because I was working with a producer in the UK, and he just started calling me Mystery, and from that moment we just stuck with it. It's better.
Yeah, it works. It's catchy. It's catchy, absolutely. Rosa says here on Twitter, I'm loving the show with no name today. It's great when you have famous guests. Congrats. Mystery, you're gorgeous. Love your smile and the way you dance.
Thank you.
Yeah. Well, now we're going to learn a couple dance moves. But in the meantime, let's do something. Let's go over to check out today's Name That Lyric. This way I teach people English a lot through music because I think I love music.
Good
I'm
way.
a big music fan. And well, let's do today's Name That Lyric, Nacho.
Hi, hello, Alberto. I think the song is... No? Sorry, bye.
Name that lyric, name that lyric, name that lyric, name that lyric only on the show with no name, the show with no name, the show with no name. Name that lyric only on the show with no name, the show with no name, the show with no name. It's name that lyric only on the show with no name.
Yeah, see, we make some music around here. We joke around. We have a good time with it. I don't know if it's dance. You can't really dance to it.
You can dance to anything.
That's true. You're right. I like that. I like the way you think. All right. Well, today's Name That Lyric. You guys know how this works. I give you a song lyric in Spanish. You have to tell me the name of the artist and the name of the song. That's right. And then we're going to sing it together. That's how it works. Now, this is an oldie but a goodie. Okay,
It's an English song.
Yes.
Okay.
Well, it's in English, but it's an American artist.
Oh, okay,
I just
fine.
gave you
That's
guys
what
a
I mean.
hint there.
Oh,
Una
sorry.
pista. I just gave you guys a hint. No, don't worry. All right. Well, I think this is an easy one, but you never know. Okay. Here it goes. The phone number first. 91404-3867. Again, 91404-3867. All right. Cuando la luna da a tu ojo como una pizza grande. Yeah, she did. Mystery. Well, you guys will see it. She just gave me a look like, what? I didn't write the lyrics. I just
Pizza
translated
grande.
them. Una pizza grande.
I probably don't know the song to start with.
It's a classic. It's a song that mixes
wouldn't know
two
that.
languages.
Yeah.
It mixes two languages. It's
okay.
been in some films. It's been in many films and things like that.
Classic.
Very old school. But
I
just
admit I
because
didn't know it. Now I know it because I'm
It's
cheating.
this guy's birthday. That's why.
Oh.
So that's why I chose it. Now, there's a method to my madness. Yeah. So this is the song. You know it. Yes, you do know it.
I do know it, yeah.
Cuando la luna da a tu ojo como una pizza grande is today's Name That Lyric. If you know the name of the song and the name of the artist, give us a call. 91404-3867. Now, what I want to do is I want to learn a couple moves. Now, you guys, the only way you're going to see these moves is if you watch the video cast later on. So, all right, let's do it. What can we do over here? Show me some.
We do the move everyone does, which is changing the light bulbs. Cambiando las bombillas.
Cambiando la bombilla. Okay, so one hand like this.
One hand lower, because I always say to people that when you perform, you're always performing for, normally I have girls, por el guapo. Y alguien es guapísimo delante. You've got someone so beautiful in front of you, you can never cover your face. You have to show your face.
Good.
And use a nice smile.
Okay, nice smile.
Because he doesn't want to leave, or she doesn't want to leave.
Sure.
You change your light bulbs like you're changing a light bulb.
Okay, so like this. Changing, como cambiando una bombilla.
Sí.
Okay.
But your shoulders are also going up and down.
Okay. Oh, wow.
Other side, changing a light bulb.
bulbs.
Changing a light bulb.
Changing the light bulbs. I hope you guys are doing this at home. All right?
Another one which I like is pulseras, bracelets.
Pulseras. Okay.
So this is
You cross
you're
your
showing
arms a
your
little?
face every now and then. It's like this.
Okay. I like this one. Pulseras. This is, okay, you take your two, let's try and explain it to them. Let's see if we explain it well. Because it's hard on the radio to have people understand. Okay, well, you have one arm kind of in front of you, right?
Yes.
Like this. And curved inwards, right? I guess. And the other one, like, it's difficult
Yeah,
to
both your
explain.
hands are in fists, and you basically lay one hand up above the other.
Okay.
In front of your face, and
Right.
then basically you're going to show your face, and then you cover your face.
And it's like
Show your face.
peekaboo.
And cover the microphone as well every time.
You go like this. So this is change the.
The light bulbs.
Got to smile.
Shoulders.
Oh yeah, I forgot the shoulders. See, you got to put the shoulders. Mover los hombros. Yeah,
I have one more which I love.
All right, show me.
Qué pena. Ay.
Qué pena. Oh yeah, this is nice. This
Qué
is a
pena
thrust.
in English.
Qué pena. What a shame.
What a shame. What a
pity.
shame. Of course. What a
Yeah.
pity. But this is more like what I mean. Pain. More like ay, because it's
All
so
right.
dramatic, and you got to basically.
And
Chest
you
comes
thrust.
out.
I
Chest
like
comes
this
out
one.
too.
Guys,
Right,
you would
other
love
side.
this one, guys. I'm telling you right now. My God. All right, so you go like this, como pones la mano en la frente así.
Sí.
No la palma, pero la otra parte como, oh.
Ay.
And then,
Oh my God.
yeah, oh my God.
Oh my God.
And then you do a little bit of chest thrust
Bit
there.
of Shakira.
A little bit of shake. All right, so let's review. Vamos a repasar.
okay.
Okay, so it's first cambiar bombilla, smiling.
Cambiando bombillas.
Shoulders.
Changing light bulbs. Pulsera bracelets.
There we go. We're doing the pulseras
Ay,
now.
qué pena.
And ay, qué pena. Oh, yeah. All right. Cool. High five. Awesome. Hey, guys, this is fun. I'm already working up a sweat, too. Ya estoy sudando.
Me too.
Incredible, guys. This is good stuff. Why go to the gym when you can dance?
It's funny you talk about lyrics earlier on, because I went to see Shakira. I was invited to see Shakira last week.
Okay.
Now she's an artist who I can never understand what she's saying. I love her songs.
Yeah.
But the way, because she sings like a cat.
What?
What? I love you, but I don't know what you're saying.
Yeah, I don't really get it too much either, to be honest.
Look por mi tigre. Look, I mean,
You like
encanta.
now? Do you think? I mean, obviously she's a good dancer, but what do you think?
She's great.
She's awesome, right?
My friend is her choreographer,
Oh, okay.
and
awesome.
so that's how I got invited. I was really amazing. But the choreographer when it comes to dance, belly dancing,
right.
she's great.
Okay.
No, she's
wow.
great. She's a great performer. She's an incredible performer. She's got this energy and this this life about her, which is amazing.
Absolutely. So
And she's stunning.
awesome stuff. Well, guys, I just learned 3 moves. Now, if you watch the video cast,
scared.
That means you got to follow us on Twitter and Facebook. If you watch that, then you guys will be able to participate and learn the moves yourself. But If you can't do that, you can always contact Mystery at her website,
sure.
and you can sign up for a class. Now, how long do the classes usually last?
I mean, at the moment, I have a class that I do just only for June because I'm very busy. I travel a lot, which is it's actually a fun class called Bollywood Blast.
Okay.
Blast, which is just 1 hour. It's more aerobic.
Okay.
It's like workout, but all Bollywood moves.
Right.
A lot of fun.
Okay.
So that's good for people at beginner level.
Right.
The courses I do generally, because I like to teach choreographies, need about 2 hours. But again, I have a lot of beginners there too. But it's a little bit more of a, you have to think a bit more.
And now you said there aren't too many men. This is awesome. I got to go. Guys,
It's
hello.
a great way to pick up women.
Guys, ding, 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 ding. Pay attention.
I tell everyone. In 6 years, I think I've had about 6 men in my courses only.
Okay.
I mean, in my company, I contract male
yeah.
dancers, professional dancers, but generally it's funny because when I do choreographies, I generally make them a little bit more feminine. So when I get a guy, I go, okay, put your hands like this instead, just so the poor guy is not doing anything.
You're like,
too
okay, we're not going to have you do the.
Well, no, I do.
I don't know. The thing is, anyone can be sensual. You just got to believe it. You got to kind of get into
generally,
it.
Generally, my courses, I have a course next weekend, and I've decided that the I Love You song, I'm going to do choreography to that because I love the song.
Awesome.
So it's going to be very sensual.
And the choreography, I guess where do you get the ideas from? I guess just your
I'm
past
inspired.
different things.
I mean, I generally don't. A lot of people, you can watch the videos and get ideas. I don't like to watch the videos. I don't want to copy. It's not really copy, but I like to listen to the music and it inspires me and I create. So that's what being a choreographer is about, being inspired by the music, and I love that. I love that creativity.
It's awesome. And you can tell that you love it. Se nota. You can tell because she's got a wonderful smile. And I'm telling you.
It's early in the morning as well.
Great stuff. Now, you've done radio. You've done TV. Tell us a little bit about radio. How did you, what did you do? Did you teach dance on there? Because we just realized that's hard.
I was a presenter. I presented a show it was an Indian radio station. But I would we'd be talking music, Indian Bollywood music and general Bollywood stuff. And it was fun. I enjoyed it.
Awesome. Sounds like
TV.
fun.
TV, I worked for a station where I would basically go out clubbing and just chat to the people.
Poor girl.
Well, no, actually, it wasn't that great because people at a certain time, they'd be so drunk that you just think, you know what?
I don't identify with
I want to go home.
Yeah. Get me away from these people.
And they all get leery. Is there a word called leery in Spanish?
Leery. Vamos a buscarlo aquí.
Did you know what I mean, leery?
Yeah, of course I do.
Yeah, okay.
Is it Leary?
I think it's Leery. I don't know if it's a proper word.
Leery. Watching the people get leery.
Here we go.
Receloso, desconfío. To be leery of something. Be
no,
leery
that's different.
is different.
Leery is when they're really drunk and they just get, I don't know.
Let's see. In Spanish, they call pulpos.
Oh, yeah?
Do you know that? Guys who are all over
Yeah,
girls.
exactly.
It's
like that.
Yeah, they're kind of creepy.
Octopus hands.
Yeah, octopus hands. I've heard that before. Girls have called me that before.
Oh, really?
I don't know why. I can't figure it out. All right. Well, it seems like nobody knows today's Name That Lyric, but you know what?
It was a difficult one.
I like to teach them. We've been teaching some vocabulary as we go through our conversation, but I like to make sure that I take one moment in the show that I teach them at least one. You want to do it?
Yes.
Okay, let's do it, Nacho.
With no name. I said, hey, what you say? It's time for vocabulary of the day. I said, hey, what you say? I said, time for vocabulary of the day. So sit back, relax. Yes, you heard. It's time for the vocabulary word. It's time you heard, and it's all again. Oh yeah, it's on the show with no name, and it's all insane. The things keep moving, everything's the same. It's just always different, and everyone's strange. Everybody knows that's a vocabulary word of the day on the show with no name. On the show, the vocabulary.
Yeah, that's us making some. We experiment with all different genres over here.
That's all good. It's all good.
We have a good time. That's, you have to, like you said, you have to enjoy what you do because you spend a lot of your time working in life. That's just the way it goes.
And if you enjoy your work, you're so lucky.
Yeah. People say, they're like, you're lucky. I'm like, no, I am lucky a bit, but also I always knew what I love to do.
Exactly.
You know what I
you
mean?
worked hard for it.
And I keep working. It's, you can't sleep too much. You know. All right, let's take a look. Today's vocabulary word of the day is to live up to something, or to live up to someone's expectation. To live up to. Ok, cuidado, aquí muchos confunden live and live.
Yeah.
Live es en directo, un concierto. She saw Shakira live last week, right? But this is the word live, que es vivir, and to live up to something, this hotel didn't live up to my expectations. Okay, I will never live up to my father's standards. For example, so what does it mean to live up to something? To fulfill an expectation. All right, to fulfill an expectation is to live up to something, right? Like, for example, my grandfather, his name is Alberto, and he's done amazing things. He had a street named after him. Alberto, I swear to God, he has a street named, he was just a pharmacist, he helped people all his life, people knew him.
Just give up now, Albert.
I can't
you can't live up to that.
There's the example. I cannot live up to my grandfather because he is just, and you know, because and we have the same name, so you'd expect me to live up to him. But he always tells me on the phone too. He goes, remember, you gotta.
What are you doing in life?
He goes, you got that name. You gotta live up to my expectations, and that's tough. That's tough.
That's a lot of pressure.
But sometimes you can't live your life trying to live up to other people's expectations, which is on the other side of the coin there. Yeah. You have to live up to you have to know what your expectations are, and they should be kind of realistic.
And no limits as well.
Right, absolutely. So you want to be idealistic, but maintaining that real. This is not only vocabulary, this is life advice over here.
Que profundo.
You know what I'm saying? It always happens at some point, because usually we're just talking about, all kinds of crazy drunk Americans and things like that, but today we're getting deep on the show.
To get deep,
to live up to something is to fulfill an expectation, and that was today's vocabulary word of the day.
Here's the show. Here's the show in my name.
The totally native saying of the day, and it goes a little something like this.
It's the totally native saying of the day. Every time I look, every single way, it's the totally native saying of the day. Now everybody got something to say now.
It's native, and it's the saying of the day.
It's the totally native saying of the day. Every time I look, every single way, it's the totally native saying of the day.
All right. Yeah, I know. Se nos va la olla.
I like a bit of R&B in the morning.
We like to get that. This is our boy band song right there.
I'm a big boy. I like that kind of genre.
Your favorite boy band?
Oh God.
Tough one. There's so many good ones out there.
I remember there are university people. What were the songs like?
Take That was big in England.
No. I like the American.
Wait.
The black boy bands, kind of the old
Backstreet Boys. Or no.
What was
In
that?
Sync was the one with Justin Timberlake.
See, I'm talking about the ones before them.
What, New Kids on the Block?
No, you're talking about, we're getting very, excuse me, but I'm talking about the black boy bands.
Like which ones?
What were the guy? Boys Without...
Oh, Boys to Men.
Boys to Men.
Boys
like
to Men.
That.
Okay. And I swear.
That's not Boys to Men.
It's not?
That's like NSYNC or something.
Well, I've just proved that I don't listen to boy bands right there.
I haven't in a long time, but that kind of genre I like.
Okay, got you. Some music with some soul, nice voices.
Yeah. No, they're all good, but yeah.
Cool. All right. Well, now we're talking, you're a choreographer, you're a director, you're a dancer, you're a teacher, you're also an actress.
Well... If something comes my way, I'll try it out.
You'll try.
I'm not going to say I'm an actor. I'm an artist who tries everything once.
Well, you were in a comedy, Nacidas para Sufrir.
What a comedic name, huh?
Born to Suffer. Yeah, really makes me think.
Qué pena.
Como Resacón en Las Vegas, The Hangover. Right? Exactly the same.
Great movie, great fun.
Now this was directed by Miguel Albadalejo.
Sí, great guy.
And you played a Hindu monk.
Nun.
Monja Hindu. Monk. Oh, okay,
monk, obviously monja. But
okay,
I'm a nun.
Okay.
I'm an Indian nun. I'm basically the friend of one of the lead characters. I do not say anything in the movie. All I do is smile.
All right.
Because they wanted someone who smiled.
And
so I got the job just go, hi, like this. And basically I was just smiling. There was one line I spoke in Gujarati and the actress replied, it was very funny. But it's fun. It was great fun. We filmed it in Valencia and Alicante. And yeah, great fun.
And have you worked on other films? It says here you've worked on other films, choreographing other films. But have you worked
I did
acting in other films?
No, I guess not. I'm not. That's the thing is I'm not going to sell myself as an actress, but I will try anything. And these opportunities, it's like my little adventures. I'm here living my life an adventure, and things come up, and I go for it.
Yeah, that's the way to do it. That's the way to do it.
I don't need to live up to anyone's expectations to get my own.
There you go. There you go. And she's using the totally native saying of the day as well. Awesome stuff. How long was the shoot? How long did you have to shoot
I
for?
think it was a couple of months, but I had about 10 or 12 days, or about 10 days shooting.
10 or 12 days.
Yeah.
And what was the experience like? Did you enjoy
It was great. I mean, it was so totally away from the whole Bollywood thing because I'm dressed as a nun.
Right.
I have this skirt. I'm like, come on, Miguel, shorten the skirt a little bit.
Like, come on.
I had no makeup.
Have you ever heard of a sexy nun? I mean,
well,
they exist.
Only in the fantasies.
Yeah.
I had my hair scraped back. Oh my God, it wasn't glamorous at all. But I had such a great time.
Sure, it was an experience, as you just said.
Loved it.
It was an experience. Awesome, really. And now, have you ever worked in the U.S.? Have you given classes?
I'm going to Miami in September.
Awesome.
For a dance festival because I work with a lot of belly dance festivals because now a lot of the belly dance students want Bollywood.
Right.
And so I'm the extra. So I get called all over Europe now. And I met a girl who's now a friend of mine last year in a festival, and she has a festival in Miami every year.
All right.
I think it's the 3rd and 4th of September this year in Miami. So I'm going to be going to America.
Awesome.
I've been to America a few times, but to
not
teach
to work
dance, no.
Okay.
And so I don't know Miami. I'm really looking forward to that.
Miami is awesome.
I'm doing Miami and Mexico.
Okay.
And the
Mexico,
same trip.
I've never been,
I've been to
Miami,
I go to Mexico twice a year, so that's great.
Miami, you're going to love. Well, first of all, because you'll get some ideas, because there's all this Latin kind of flavor out there. So you'll probably be like, I have an idea for a new show, Latin Bollywood.
I'm there for 2 days. I mean, as in I'm working for only 2 days, but I'm there for 6.
Awesome.
So anyone from Miami, gotta show me around. Let me know.
Yes. Well, I got some people down there.
Cool.
I know some people who work at the Ritz-Carlton, chefs and stuff. They make some nice.
Fab.
Yeah,
that'd be good to know. No, it'd be good to have someone local to show me around.
I got some people.
You know?
I'll hook you up with them when you're down there. Definitely. Miami's a great place. I think you're gonna love it. You're gonna love it.
I'm so looking forward to it.
It's a culture where people, the music is so important.
I mean, I'm going to be around dancers anyway because it's a big dance festival, so that'll be a nice energy anyway.
Right.
And then to aprovechar while I'm there, just to have a look around.
Absolutely, you're gonna love it. You tell me after, but I know you're gonna love it. There's no doubt in my mind.
Can't wait.
All right, well, let's take a look. Today's totally native saying. I teach a saying every day and an expression, at least one of each. Because then at the end of the year, they have 365 new vocabulary words or 365
I
new
need to do that with
expressions.
Spanish because although I've been here for 6 years, my grammar is terrible.
I try and learn a new word at least every day.
I learned a new word on Sunday.
Tell
Well,
me.
it wasn't new because it was a thunderstorm.
Okay.
¿Cómo es?
Truenos.
Truenos. It's difficult. Trueno. I can do my R's, but trueno. Sí.
Truenos. Yeah, nice R. Very nice R.
Because I speak an Indian language too. We have similar letters because in English normally, si estoy hablando en acento inglés, hablamos así.
No se pronuncia.
No se pronuncia, but yo puedo porque mi español es un poco más suave because I know some letters
Yeah, you
a lot
do speak.
softer.
You have a nice accent when you speak
So
Spanish.
people think I speak better Spanish than I do just because my accent's not bad.
There you
But
go.
really, I'm terrible.
She's like, I'm actually hiding on. I got 50 vocabulary words
That's
behind
all I
me,
know.
and that's it. And they have to do
And
a
it's all
dance,
bombillas
the
and
weather,
qué pena.
the weather, dance, and then a couple other things. That's all. And what I want to eat at a restaurant, and that's what I've got.
I always tell my dancers to correct me, but I think they actually enjoy my bad Spanish because they just have a laugh.
Yeah.
They're just laughing at me behind my back.
Right. Well, I learned a new word. I'll tell you one that I learned. All right, this is kind of, I don't learn normal words.
You're learning rude words, aren't you?
Not rude, but, it's good to know. Okay, arrimar cebolleta. These guys are cracking up. They know it. Arrimar cebolleta is like when you're like at a club or you're at a concert and a guy comes up and starts rubbing up on you from behind. This is
a guy to a guy.
No,
a guy to a girl.
Well, possibly.
Okay.
Depends what club you're in.
Yeah.
Really,
No, they might have a different vocabulary for that.
Yeah. No, I think it's arrimar cebolleta es cualquiera, no? Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
It's to rub up on somebody.
Nice. To grind.
To grind, exactly. Arrimar.
I'm not going to repeat it because I don't want to know that phrase.
It's a great one.
Arrimarse cebolla.
Arrimar,
¿no?
cebolleta.
Cebolla.
Yeah. You say
to grind an onion.
Yeah, there you go. Say that to your students. They'll be like, "How did you know that?"
They're like, "Miss, you don't say those words." I learned some words of euskera when I was in Bilbao.
Okay, what do you know? Do you remember them?
Escricasco, which means thank you.
Escricasco.
But I'm like, happens if I say asco or something like that by accident, you know?
Right.
Because good night is Gabon.
Gabon,
So
which
if I good night, buenas noches.
Yeah.
So I have to be very careful with those two words.
Sure,
So it
sure.
quickly becomes something else. And now you get it, right?
Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. All right, well, let's take a look. Today's totally native saying. Do you have any sayings or expressions? I know I'm putting you on the spot right now, but any sayings or expressions that you like that you repeat to yourself or to other people, to friends? Like
In Spanish? Or
in English or in Spanish. Yeah, either one.
I can't think right now, but you tell me yours
I'll
and
tell
maybe
you
I'll...
this one, and then because the one I like is what goes around comes around. I
Okay.
think it's just simple and it just defines kind of the way things
Okay.
work, in my opinion. All right, this one is to stick to your guns.
Okay.
Okay, very American, this one. You know
So I'm
what I
not
mean?
really a phrase person.
Yeah,
don't
I use
think.
them all the time.
Because it can get quite... what's the word? Well, you talk about your phrase and I'll think about my
Yeah,
word.
no worries. No. But I like it because sometimes they summarize a whole
Yes,
situation
no.
when you're like, when in Rome, and you kind of can summarize stuff there.
It's kind of cursi for me, you know.
Yeah.
You know, it's kind of it's not a bad thing.
No,
it's
no.
I have people who do, and I'm like,
Sure, sure.
great.
Stick to your guns. Well, I stick to my guns. I like phrases,
stick
and
'em.
I'm going to stick
You
to my
stick to your guns with your phrases.
Stick to your guns. Stick to your guns. Well, this one actually came to me from Marina. Marina was living in Los Angeles, one of our
Okay.
listeners, and she heard this one a couple times. She goes, "You guys have to stick to your guns."
Yeah.
And to stick to your guns is to not back down from your opinion or your point of view. So you said, "I think this is a bad idea." And
Yeah.
tomorrow I'm going to think it's a bad idea, and the next day, because I'm not going to change my mind and live up to someone else's expectations. I'm going to stick to my guns. So to stick to your guns is really to not back down from your opinion or your point of view.
Yes.
To say what you originally said, to stick with it and not go back or back down from that. To stick to your guns. You got one yet? or
No,
not?
I'm just thinking I'm not, because I have someone in my family who's very, very Mr. Phrase, and I
Mr. Phrase.
He's Mr. Phrase, and it makes me cringe.
Right. What cringe? There's a vocabulary word.
Hey, what's cringe in Spanish?
Cringe. Vamos a mirar. See, we're learning stuff. We learned
It's cringe
Russian
in
at the beginning of the
It's
show.
cringe an English word, though, or did they use it in America?
Yeah. It makes me cringe.
Yeah.
Encogerse.
Shirk. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cower,
To,
yeah, here we go.
To cower, to cringe. Like, ugh.
Yeah, it makes me cringe, but not in
makes
a
me
not.
cringe.
It's kind of makes me cringe. Oh, please, that kind of way.
Right.
You know?
I used one the other day. We were kayaking and up in the natural park this
Like you
weekend.
do.
Some friends, yeah, like I do every weekend. And we were out there and we were trying to go to this restaurant to go eat and everything. And one car was going and the other one was following it. And the other one was like, no, follow me. And the perfect one, I was like, this is the blind leading the blind.
Yes. Okay.
And it was just perfect. That's what I mean. Sometimes it's in a situation.
I agree.
One line will just say,
Exactly. It
instead of being like,
summarizes
why are you
everything.
following him? He doesn't know where he's going, and you don't know where you're going. Nobody knows where they're going. And this is the blind leading the blind.
I've got a question.
Yes.
It's a vocab question. Desde luego. Exactly what does that mean?
Desde
when people
luego.
when they put that in a phrase, desde
Of
luego.
course, right? Desde luego. 5 points for me.
No, but-
Yeah. No. Mystery
But
don't
I
like
was
it.
told it's not that, because I
Desde luego.
because people throw it at you like, desde luego.
Desde
Like,
luego.
It's sometimes in a negative way. So
Right.
I don't know if it's exactly of course.
Desde luego. What do you think, guys? We got our Spanish experts over here. Well, guys, if you can tell us on Twitter in the
Help
next
me out,
30
please.
seconds, we got to, or you can also tweet Mystery, because now she's on. Now we're following. Let's see how many followers we got. 72. No, there's more. 74. All right, we're moving up there. But yeah, you guys can drop her a line. You got to settle her doubt. She wants to know how you say desde luego in English. Desde luego. All right. Well, Mystery, guess what? We are officially out of time.
Oh,
We've run out of time, but it's been a pleasure chatting with
Thank
you and
you.
having you here on the show.
Thank you very much.
I'm going to definitely come see one of your shows. Definitely, I'll be
I'm
following
going to be in
you, so-
Madrid in October.
October will be coming. Definitely, if you want to come back before then, and we'll
Cool,
tell
yeah.
people about it. We'll
That
make some
sounds fun.
noise. That's a
Sure.
great idea.
Okay.
And yeah, pleasure having you. Thank you
Thank
so
you
much
very
for being
much.
here. Yeah, thank you. And thank you, technicians, for making everything work. And listeners, for spending an hour with us here on the show with no name. We'll be back tomorrow. I promise. Bye-bye.